then?
Hey, it's been a minute.
I know. Thanks for coming here on short notice.
No problem, but are you sure you want me to help you with this? I know I've dabbled in wrestling before, but I've been focusing on MMA the past few years. Just seems kind of, I don't know, desperate.
Ah, my ex calling me desperate. I missed that.
I'm going to ignore that, but I suppose we did make a good team. Might be nice to get back together. In the ring only, of course.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. I've arranged for you to have a warm-up match here today before we tackle NXT together. I know you're used to knockout and submission rules in MMA, but today's pinfall only, to get used to wrestling again.
Go for the 3 count. Got it. I'm gonna go get changed.
We are going to kick some Mutiny ass.
Haven't changed a bit.
All right. Show Sammy why you're the only person on Earth I'd bring in here to watch my back. Use your speed to your advantage! Mix up your attacks! Keep them guessing! Have fun in there! This is wrestling! Show me some aerial offense! Remember your training! You've got this! That's it. You're making this look easy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Stay calm and control the pace. Watch out for counters! I knew I made the right choice bringing you in.
1, 2. It's over.
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this fighting in MMA, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being... scheming and calculated.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
NXT is going to be ready for you to strike back, but they don't know I'm on board yet. We can use that as a tactical advantage.
How so?
We're going to hustle them, embarrass them, and when it's all over, walk out with their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag titles.
I would have just wanted to go invade them right back, but I'm intrigued. How are we going to pull this off?
I know a guy who can get me into the Performance Center.
First things first, you're going to explain just how the hell you got in here. The Performance Center is official NXT Mutiny territory now.
Chase got us in, right?
That's right. I'm Chase. Used to train here a few years back. Still think I got a raw deal. Before that, I was a popular minor league mascot named Ribby. Ring a bell?
I have no idea what you're talking about. So you just walked right in? I don't get it.
Well, I still had my old badge. Plus, it helped that I kept in touch with Todd, the security guard. Good guy.
Freaking Todd! This really is his last strike. Anyway, I'll deal with him later. Why exactly are you here?
We're here to show Mutiny just how great me and Chase are. If you want to take down Raw and SmackDown, you need to sign us.
Is Shawn Michaels still here? What about Corey Klein? I'd like to give them a piece of my mind. They really missed the boat on old Chase.
None of them are here. You're dealing with me, okay? NXT Mutiny signed me to be their top producer, and I can't have outsiders showing up unannounced on my watch. My bosses would not approve.
I told you this was a bad idea, Chase. Let's just go to SmackDown or Raw, where they recognize real talent. Their GMs have been blowing up my phone nonstop.
Wait, they have? You know, it just so happens that the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions are training here today and need some opponents. So if you two think you're Mutiny material, go prove it.
You won't regret this.
Just remember, if this works out, who gave you the big break. Now excuse me. I need to go fire Todd. I'm happy you two came in today, Lexus and JC. Just telling me they wanted some real competition, but I guess you'll have to do. Kidding! Let's see what those Raw and SmackDown GMs were so interested in. I have a whole bunch of ideas for how we can freshen up NXT. Bringing back the shaky cam every time someone gets hit, 3 cuts per second. Bailey and KO are gonna love it. Can we pick up the pace? I just remembered that I have to pick up Bailey's dry cleaning.
Tag is it. That's a good tag.
Are you two auditioning to be wrestlers? Or are you going for more of a second stage improv comedy vibe? Oh look! It's the dynamic duo of disappointment!
That's a tag. One.
Lexus, JC, I'm sorry. They said they were good.
1, 2. That's 3. Bring it.
We weren't ready for that match, Troy, but I promised the outcome would be different with more time to prepare.
Speak for yourself. I was fully prepared.
I'll handle this, Chase. So, what do you think about a rematch, Troy?
I think it's cute you think another match would turn out any differently. But you've given me a great idea. If you want a rematch so bad, why not do it on NXT? So the entire world can see your big debut and how talented you are.
Thank you. I accept your offer of a rematch on NXT.
Perfect. The Unity Champions are gonna look great. And Bailey, KO, and all my new bosses here at Mutiny are gonna love it. Thanks for doing me this huge favor.
Anytime.
And this is definitely not the pairing we were expecting.
I had heard that the #1 draft pick and their partner here tonight were tight, but I didn't expect indie wrestler Chase to be pushed aside.
I don't know who's more surprised, us or Lexis King and JC Jane. They planned for a cakewalk and instead got a match against one of the best WWE has to offer and their debuting partner.
Let's see what else the challengers have up their sleeves as they battle for the Unity Tag titles. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our Tag Team Championship match.
And this is the one I've been waiting for all day, Cole. What these teams can do inside that ring never ceases to amaze me.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers. The Superstar and the and their opponents, the team of Lexis King and JC Jane.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. How much might have surprised? Change like this affect the Unity Champs game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase, and instead, we had the WWE debut of a formidable partner for the #1 draft pick.
Well, not to mention it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull this switch on Mutiny. King and Jane have got to adjust on the fly while already in the thick of things.
Ah, look at this. Hair pull mat slam. Boom! Read that one. Oh, look at the knees. One after the other.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Face first.
Gosh, stiff kick.
Oh! He answers right back. Gets driven into the corner. Oh, what a roundhouse. Oh, man, inverted backbreaker. Ow. These attacks of the champ are adding up.
She might want to think about leaning on her partner more in this match.
Ooh.
Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexis King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the wrestler Chase who is supposed to compete tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
I saw what you did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity championships. Clever.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles. And then walked away with them, too. Well done.
Thanks. I guess that producer Troy was fired by Mutiny for his screw-up and is now groveling to get his job back with us. Good luck with that.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldis and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
This live event match is gonna be epic. Want to be a part of it?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Superstar! And his opponent, representing New Catch Republic from Dudley, England, weighing in at 175 pounds, Tyler Bates! Here is your winner, the Superstar!
I got a hell of a live event match for you this time. What do you think?
The following is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Superstar! And his opponent, representing A-Town down under from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory! Here is your winner, the Superstar!
What the hell's going on around here today? All the suits look like a donkey kicked them in their tender bits.
That is a very specific analogy, but the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title, the NXT Mutiny Championship.
Why should we care? It'll go right down the memory hole with the Multiversal Infinite Championship and every other fake belt in history.
We're already bleeding superstars to their side. An NXT Mutiny champion gives them even more credibility. I tried to get Triple H to stop them, but he hasn't even returned my call. If Mutiny keeps gaining momentum, I'm on track to be the last GM of Raw, which is a distinction I'd prefer to avoid.
I'm not looking to be your last #1 draft pick either.
What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch?
My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tinfoil title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it?
That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be walking behind enemy lines without any backup.
I don't need any backup.
I can't officially sanction this, but it sure would make an impression. And if somehow you pulled it off, it might turn the tide of the whole war. You sure you want to do this?
Let's roll. I'm going to walk into Mutiny's house, put my feet up on their couch, and serve them a case of frosty Stone Cold Steve Austin style whoop-ass.
Hell yeah.
Mark Coffey getting ready for a battle against Nathan Frazier.
I hope they tear each other apart.
What the hell? One half of the Unity champions just tossed Nathan Frazier aside like a sack of wheat.
It looks like the Unity champ is going after Coffey next.
And the referee is going to let this one go. We have a new matchup, guys.
What we have is a fight.
This wasn't a scheduled match, but it looks like we're going to get it nonetheless.
And it looks to me like Mark Coffey's about to become the second member of the NXT Mutiny roster tonight who's going to lose some teeth to one half of the Unity champions.
Mutiny claims to like anarchy. Well, tonight, they're getting all they can handle.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Moonsault!
This is more than reckless abandon. This is showing a lack of all fear.
Ow! Bam!
Listen to the impact.
Perched on the shoulders.
Oh! Feast your eyes.
And Coffey is laid out.
Coffey's been defeated, but apparently that isn't enough for the WWE loyalist.
He's kicking Coffey right out of the ring. It looks like the Unity Tag Champ has something to say.
Everybody in this building knows I go where I want to, when I want to. So when I heard Mutiny was getting big ideas about making up their own title, there was only one place I was gonna be. And that's right here in NXT Mutiny. I just obliterated 2 of your guys, and I'll do the same thing to the rest of your damn roster if I have to. Because that mail order belt, I'm taking it just like me and my partner took the Unity titles. So go ahead and...
You knew this had to be coming.
Kevin Owens is one of the leaders of NXT Mutiny, and he has heard enough.
When you came out here like a tough guy jumping people from behind, I thought about sending the entire locker room out to smash you like the tackling dummy that you are. But I have a better idea. See, I'm not going to let some WWE poster boy ruin our show. You want this mail order belt that's about to become the most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is compete in our main event tonight. A qualifying gauntlet match.
One of the biggest superstars in WWE is going to main event NXT Mutiny in a gauntlet match.
And if he wins, he'll have a shot at being the first ever NXT Mutiny champion.
Hey, you. My name's Psycho Sally, and
I don't want to hear one word from any of you traitors. What's wrong? Too afraid to mouth off now that we're standing face to face?
I thought you didn't want to hear one word from any of us traitors.
Well, it is kind of boring out here in the parking lot. So might as well say your piece.
I was just going to ask if you're hungry. Catering is really good tonight. There's even cake!
If Bailey and Kevin Owens think I'm walking into some trap right before I run your little gauntlet...
Wow, you seem really mad. Are you more of a pie person?
Look, I don't know you, Psycho Sally. This isn't personal. But you're a soldier on the wrong side of a civil war where you're the bad guys.
The bad guys? Call me crazy, but I seem to remember you and your partner in crime pulling off a real bait and switch. You hustled us to take the Unity titles right back to the company that fought creating them for years.
After Mutiny declared war on WWE and attacked our whole damn roster.
Mutiny has a lot of people who used to be on your roster. Makes you wonder what they see and you don't.
The only thing I see is that I'm fixing to take that pretend belt your side just made up and turn it into scrap.
Every belt is pretend until people agree that it's real. You sure you don't want some cake?
Yeah, I'm sure.
The following contest is a Gauntlet Turmoil match and is a qualifying match for the NXT Mutiny Championship. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
It's the man who's here to show the WWE Universe that Mutiny was a mistake.
And from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions,
I don't think this guy's afraid of anything walking, Corey.
Now, you're right, Saxton. The thing is, courage is only a virtue until you lose. And tonight, a loss is likely in this difficult gauntlet match.
A shot at taking the Mutiny Championship back home to WWE is on the line.
A gifted in-ring technician.
And a gifted braggart.
And representing Manafort from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 178 pounds, Supernova 11, Noam Dar!
Look, I'm not downplaying his skills, but Dar needs an ego check.
Certainly thinks he's a cut above the rest.
You two just don't get how good Noam Dar is. It's time you recognize his profound abilities.
You can be talented and humble, Corey.
Not in my experience. Noam Dar began competing at the age of 15 and made his WWE debut at 22. A young veteran, this Scottish Supernova.
Yeah, Dar's already done so much in NXT and WWE, but I think his future is even brighter. This superstar... didn't just walk into the Lion's Den. He did it carrying a bunch of stakes.
Well, he came here from Raw looking for a fight, and Kevin Owens gave him one against three of Mutiny's best.
The reward will be worth the risk if that man carries Mutiny's new championship back to WWE, Corey.
Oh, missed connection. Going up. Uh-oh.
But right hands create separation and an escape.
And just an uncalled for, underhanded attack there.
Looks like he knew what was coming up.
Catapulting down on the opponent.
He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target.
Oh, what a forearm!
Oh, that hurt.
Oh, look at the knee strikes. Endless knee strikes.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Just a continuous rush on Noam Dar here.
Dar finds the roll-up.
Able to reach the ropes, and he's able to last here.
Ooh.
Narrowly escaping there.
Uh-oh.
Knee strike connects.
Clean knee to the face.
What are we about to... Ooh! Right to the hamstring.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
And now he's really stepping up the pressure.
All precision and strength with these attacks.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers. Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
And Noam Dar sidesteps.
One counter met by another.
Kick! Clothesline in the corner! What a forearm!
Uh-oh.
What a counter!
Momentum going back to Noam's corner.
And if he's smart, he'll try and take advantage of the opening he's created.
Deconstructing the knee there.
And Noam is countered.
Stalking his prey, ready to strike.
Ow, bam, ouch.
And just a multitude of strikes.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. Clothesline in the corner.
Perched on the shoulders, feast your eyes.
No way Dar's coming back from that.
Oh, man, he's out. Noam Dar is eliminated from this gauntlet match.
And now with just 2 more entrants to go in this gauntlet, anything can happen. So who's next? The one and only Axiom is ready to make some noise.
The black and gold brand has been the breeding ground for the top talent of today for quite some time. Tonight just might cement another future legacy, guys. Forearm to the face.
Ooh-wee.
Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
Axiom now just trying to survive.
Snap German suplex.
Boom. Isolating the arm.
Devastating kick. He's left wide open here. Jumping knee strike.
I like that.
Oof. Oh, what a kick.
Ooh. He averts the offense.
Counter. He knew just what to do.
It's a revolving door of forearms.
Listen to the impact.
Catches the leg.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Ooh, harsh kick.
And he's taking on a lot of offense here, guys.
Time for some quick thinking on his part.
Rolling elbow right on.
And there's the cover. Yes, Axiom has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
Only 2 competitors left now in this gauntlet. Who's going to get the glory? Now we've got Wes Lee jumping into this gauntlet.
Vicious knee to the face, and Wes can't stop any offense coming his way.
Can Wes recover from this adversity? Double knees.
Went for the springboard and missed.
Neck breaker. Oh, and it's reversed.
Got him up.
Hoshi-go-hoshi.
And stays one step ahead. Propped up in the corner.
Kick.
Oh, strong kick. My goodness.
Oh, that's going to sting your back. Oh, right in the arm. Ooh, kick. Nasty kick. Ow, bam, oof, ouch. Plus the educated hands and feet. Like he's got 11 arms and feet.
He might have him.
Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
Wes did his homework.
Oh, counters right into the breadbasket.
He's in a very bad spot, totally out of it.
Perched on the shoulders.
Oh, feast your eyes.
Wes Lee is in serious danger.
listen, this one's over. If NXT Mutiny holds up their end of the bargain, this man will be competing for their new championship.
I think we're going to see a trap spring anytime now, because there's no way Kevin Owens and Bayley would let that happen.
I'd question your strategy with all this mutiny title stuff, but I kind of feel like you're making it up as you go along.
You ever known me to do anything different?
I know that got us into all kinds of trouble when we were going out. You will recall the incident where you thought it would be such a blast to go to that biker bar out in the desert.
Yeah, that didn't go great.
We had to fight our way out of that place. You're heading into the same kind of situation right now, and you're not gonna have me to pull you out of the fire this time.
That was a long time ago. I've refined my improvisational technique.
Beating everyone up is only a technique until you lose a fight.
We got ourselves a real simple solution then.
Yeah, you just have to keep winning. Here's the thing. Doesn't this all seem a little easy? Mutiny could have jumped you, but they didn't. Not to mention this whole mystery chamber twist. Something's up.
Trust me, if they have something planned, I'll be ready for it. The price is worth the cost. We got the Unity belts. I take this new title off the table, Mutiny doesn't have much left after that.
Your mind's made up, so this is a losing argument. Good luck down there.
We have no idea who is in those Mutiny mystery pods, guys.
What we do know is that every man in that chamber is going after the guy carrying WWE's banner.
This superstar knew the risk going in, Corey. Now we're going to see if he can reap the rewards and become the first ever Mutiny champion.
Attacking the arm.
Great way to break down your opponent.
Right to the face.
My God.
The fight being brought right into Wolfgang's front door.
He knew he'd get hurt. In a match like this, you can't avoid it.
Wolfgang isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Wolfgang needs to reformulate a strategy. And now placed in the corner. And it drops him in the face. See ya.
A vicious stomp, and this superstar just reminding everyone how vicious they can truly be. Hammerlock applied. And this superstar is just imposing their will on their opponent.
His shoulders are down. Gets the shoulder up instantly.
Staying in this one.
It knew what was coming. Oh, my God.
Uh-oh. Harlem sidekick. Ow, bam. Oof, listen to the impact.
Perched on the shoulders. Pow.
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
Yeah, that was only the first fall. Still a lot of time left in the chamber.
An elbow will break that up.
Ooh, harsh kick.
It's Duke Hudson out of his pod and into the action.
Snap suplex. Constant pressure stacking on top of Chase here.
Yeah, now Chase has got to turn the momentum around.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination. Able to capitalize on Chase's mistake.
Oh, my gosh. Terminating knee smash. Andre sidesteps.
Got him where he wants him. Up and
Buckalero suplex.
still fighting back. Look at him go. Look at this. Hair-pull neck slam. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's got to hurt.
Out of the pod and into the action. Here's Brooks Jensen.
Sliding into the ring now. Oh, ouch. He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
Textbook fireman's carry takeover. Enough already.
Cover here. 3-0.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Hooked up and
DDT.
and an elbow.
No.
No clue what we're about to see from Frazier in the chamber.
Bam! Over to the face. Oh, man, a callous attack to the knee. Hitting at the shoulders down.
Kicks out after one.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message.
Better hold off on the victory parade.
Up into the torture rack.
Feast your eyes.
Is it enough to put Chase away?
Got him up. Yoshigoroshi neckbreaker.
Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Oh, knock your head right off with that knee.
At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
Maybe now is the time to try and get some distance. Use the fact that you can't go anywhere.
Back to the suffer the brunt of that damage.
Chucked right out of the ring.
Flying all the way to the outside.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. No one can.
As their opponent hits a devastating crucifix bomb.
2. No, he beats the count. It was almost all over. Almost a 3 count. Does he get it here? No, he stops the count at 2.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there. Starting to climb the chamber. He's definitely got something to start.
Good God! Crashed and burned on the outside.
Here's a cover. Could be it. Into the cover.
The Elimination Chamber always makes its presence felt. Only one of these 4 combatants will leave here victorious.
Tope Atomico.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
And he now slides back into the ring.
Strong counter from Jensen. Oh, he had that scouted.
Now he'll set up in the corner of the ring. Springboard into the kick. Very nice.
No, 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 no. Oh, no. What impact.
Lands the knee drop.
Boom, boom.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. Connects on the kick. Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
And now he's going to the top rope. Hey, wait a minute.
Looking to go big here.
Oh, no. This is out of control.
How the hell did that just happen?
But who got the worst of that exchange? Only 3 competitors remain here in the chamber. This
up into the torture rack. Oh, feast your eyes.
Jensen down, and he might be out.
And then there were 2. Sudden death in the Elimination Chamber. Let's go.
Hoisted up high here.
Powerbomb.
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed. Trying to get vertical, but he has no idea he's in the line of fire.
Caught the leg.
Deep arm drag.
Able to capitalize on Hudson's mistake. Ouch. Up top, Samoan driver. His opponent keeps piling it on him.
Yeah, he could really use a miracle right about now.
What a shot! Ooh, oof, kick finds it. Up into the torture rack.
Feast your eyes.
That could put Duke down for good.
He survived the gauntlet. He survived this mutiny mystery chamber, and now he's not only one half of the Unity champions, but the very first NXT Mutiny champion.
Mutiny's leadership cannot be happy.
I don't like to compliment Mutiny, but that is one nice-looking championship.
Guys, what's the new champ doing? Is that a sledgehammer?
This might be a short-lived run for that championship.
I think you're right, Cole.
He's destroying the brand-new NXT Mutiny title.
Not only that, but he's sending a strong and clear message, Cole.
Look at that. All the work that went into it, destroyed by the very first champion. You'll love to see it.
If you're on Team WWE, and I am, maybe this is a sign of things to come. Maybe we are one step closer to the destruction of Mutiny.
We can only hope.
Wow, what a statement. What an incredible victory for WWE. First, you basically steal the Unity Championships. Now you destroy our first ever NXT Mutiny Championship belt that we didn't even give a damn about in the first place. That's right. You never wondered why we didn't come out and stop you from wrecking our title? Or why we even gave you the opportunity to win it in the first place? Or why when those mystery pods opened that it wasn't some big WWE superstars who had jumped to Mutiny? It's because you played right into our plan. Not only did you spend 2 weeks spiking our ratings, you wore yourself out, showing us exactly who the weakest links in Mutiny's chain were. And now, we've cut them out. So thank you. You managed to make Mutiny that much stronger. Maybe next time, think twice before you barge in here with a head full of steam and no real plan. Or better yet, don't think twice. Seems to work out better for us that way.
That's the way you make an impression. Bust in through the front door and make them choke on their own egos.
I appreciate it, but the way KO spun things didn't make it feel like a win.
Come on. You walked into their house, beat half their roster, and turned their fancy title belt into shrapnel. Kevin Owens was just spinning.
She's right. If I had to guess, they didn't expect you to go rampaging through like a bulldozer. KO made all that up to save face.
They could have jumped me at any time, but they didn't. They put a bunch of scrubs into the chamber match. Hell, Psycho Sally came out to the parking lot to offer me some cake. Makes me wonder.
If they created a title because they knew you couldn't resist going down there to win it, sacrificed a bunch of their own guys just to see if they could hang with you, then bake you a cake? That seems a little egocentric.
Well, when you put it like that.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye. Piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? Now that's real unity, unlike the current champions who apparently used to date. I don't know what went wrong, but clearly you weren't meant for each other.
And they weren't meant for those titles either.
We are.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
And here they are, the Unity Champions, joined by their mentor, CM Punk.
I don't think calling CM Punk a mentor goes far enough. He's really been a guide, a guru, and a friend to these two.
Well, you're not wrong, Saxton. I was skeptical of how valuable the influence of a guy like Punk could be, but you can't argue with the results.
These two have put Mutiny on pause, and Becky and Seth are on high alert. And here are the challengers. Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins.
A mixed-gender tag title and a husband and wife tag team? It's easy to feel like these Unity titles were made for Seth and Becky.
Unfortunately, they forgot to put them on their wedding registry, so they're going to have to earn them in the ring, just like everyone else.
The Mr. and Mrs. look to make these belts his and hers right here.
The following is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, and their opponents.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created. For the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there. Is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all WWE title match, and I am here for it. Boom! Look at this, just unloading. And a stomp to the gut, too.
Oh. Bang! Crucial counter there. Scouted it and fired back with a punch straight to the face.
Into the roundhouse kick.
Ooh! Bam! Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
Oh! With authority! And a stomp to the gut, too.
Oh! Right in the mouth. Relentless.
Enough already.
Seth was being overwhelmed.
This can't be how Rollins envisioned his night going.
The challenger looking fairly run down at this stage.
You really can't do this all on your own. That's what your teammate is for. Good golly, what a knee. Boom! It's okay, they weren't that pretty anyway.
Ah, look at this. An arm breaker.
Look at, oh, man, good grief.
Turn your lights out.
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
Ooh. She's being unrelenting in her offense.
She continues to propel herself forward.
Flattened with a downward, with a pin for the title. hooks the shoulder up.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Boom! Bang! Oh, kick connects.
And he avoids what was coming.
Boom! Oh, swept the leg right out from under.
Bringing about a surfboard. Submission, no! Double stomp to the legs.
Saw it coming and slowed it down with the back elbow.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, Corvus has the possibility to completely unravel here.
Leg lariat with the arm wrench. Very nice. Taking flight. Diving foot stomp. Brutal. Just unloading knees to the body. Did you see that? Propelled through the air.
Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse.
Up into the torture rack.
Devastating maneuver by the champion.
And the cover. What in the world?
And look at the disbelief on the face of the champion.
They both know what's at stake. Neither competitor is going to lose easy here. That was a great opportunity to put this one away, but it slipped right through her fingers.
Dodge is out of the way.
Uh-oh. Downward spiral. Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Rolled up from behind, looking to end it here.
The champ with the cover.
The tag team champions retain.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Tag Team Champions, the Superstar and the Superstar.
They've done it. A well-deserved victory against tough competition.
And it's more than a win. This match is a reminder of what everyone is fighting for. Not just championships.
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, Punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah. This reminds me of our first date. We texted a bunch, and it was going well. But when we actually met up, it was awkward, the restaurant lost our reservation, and then we ended up eating at a taco truck and got stuck in the pouring rain. And then, when I came back from getting more napkins, you were gone.
Where are you going with this?
My point is, we didn't give up when we had our first setback. You gave us another chance, and we had a lot more dates that went a whole lot better. It's the reason I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
I had forgotten most of that. You're right. We can't let this stop our momentum.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to Raw, I only have live event matches lined up.